Hello and welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Hero Wars Guide has just released a new event that is going to be happening next week. So it's called Lore Festival. If you have been playing Hero Wars for a decent amount of time, you should know that this happens about once a year, and it is a quiz for Hero Wars. Now, there are really two big things I want to be talking about on this video that every single player should know. And I'm just going to dive into those now, and then we'll get into the event in just a second. So the first thing, and this is going to be the best way for you to maximize this event, is there is in one of the quests, the Lore Rush, the ability to get a rank 3 gives you 4 quiz tickets and avatars, as well as getting the other avatars that you can get. Now, most people think they can't achieve this rank. That's actually incorrect. Almost everyone can, as long as you're smart, or if you're lucky. And why I say that is because if you jump into the game right whenever this event starts and answer one question really quick, you're going to be at the top. And that's good enough to get you all of these prizes right off the bat. It doesn't matter how long you stay in that first place. It does not matter at all. As long as you have it at least once during the event, that will give you all of these prizes that you want. So, I always suggest anyone that is really trying to be as efficient as possible, especially free-to-play players, log in immediately as soon as this event starts, collect one quiz ticket, that's all you need, one quiz ticket, quickly go answer a question, and then you'll get some points, which will rank you first. So, you should be able to do that on your server as long as you are quick. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is the whole point of this is that you're going to be getting quiz tickets, and these quiz tickets are going to allow you to answer questions in the Strongford Quiz. The Strongford Quiz will basically give you different prizes, like the Lore Seeker's Bag, dependent on if you can get the question correct. It will give you the maximum amount, and it also will give you bonus points if you answer correctly or quickly as well. Now, the nice thing, and the reason I think these are actually really good, is because these bags are great for new players. They're absolutely phenomenal for new players. They offer gold, they offer red artifact resources, skin stones, some golden threads, chaos particles. So these are amazing if you're a new player. They're very good for everyone. But I want to point out for these questions, there's a cheat sheet. And so I know some of you, if you're new to Hero Wars, you're like, how am I going to answer these questions? Well, luckily Hero Wars fandom has a whole list of questions that happen during the event. So how do you utilize this, especially if you're trying to move fast? Pretty easily. So I always have this up. If I can answer the question, I'm going to go ahead and do that right away. But if I can't, I will already have a Control F function up. And let's say I get a question of like, what is this, the title, Tenebrous Bears, right? I'm going to quickly type this in, and then I'll be able to, it will show me Incarnation of Darkness, right? As long as I type it correctly. Then you just quickly go back to the game, answer the question. And that is going to help you get as many of these bags as you possibly can. Now, I know a lot of people just say like, oh, I'll just guess. Don't do that. If you guess incorrectly, you will not get as many of these bags. You're wasting resources. So make sure you go to this page, just have the function up, copy the question down here, quickly type it in, find the answer, move back to Hero Wars, and go from there. You can also even have this in a different tab, where if you just have it on a different screen, you can just quickly look it up, and then you don't even have to tab back. You would just go back to the screen and answer the correct question. Now, those are the 2 tips to make sure you're maximizing this event. You'll see that there is actually different kind of mini events on a daily basis here. The first one is spending 8,500 energy and logging in. Then it's going to be completing summons in the summoning circle, 80 of those. Top of the tower is to get 45 chests. Valkyrie's artifacts, open 150 artifact chests. Otherworldly Call, open a certain amount of chests in Outland. Hero Power, perform X summons in the Soul Atrium. And Sanctuary, use pet summoning 50 times. I am going to go ahead and say I don't think most people, especially new players, should be doing any of these. unless you have a ton of extra resources in that particular domain. These like prizes are not the absolute best. You're going to be getting different stuff for free based off of the lore festival already. So like the spending energy, if you like 3,500 over 7 days, everyone can get that. Starting or joining 7 adventures, everyone can get that. Titan Knight, everyone can get that. Chest and Tower, everyone can get that. X Chest and Outland, you do have to spend a little bit, but everyone should be able to get there too. So it really is just utilize this event with the Lore Rush and the Lore Festival, and only if you have extra resources would I do these mini events. That's going to be the best ways to really optimize this event. It is very nice, as I mentioned, for new players because these bags that they do offer are fantastic. The Lore Seekers bag. So look forward to seeing everyone get as high as they possibly can, get as many rewards as they possibly can with this new event. Thanks so much for watching.